the Canadian government will give you free money to save for your child's education. It will also pay you a pension when you retire, even if you only worked in Canada for a few years. And there is a third benefit that many new PRs don't even know exists until they are almost 65. In this video, I'm going to break down 3 government programs, RESP, CPP, and OAS, that every permanent resident in Canada needs to understand. These are not complicated, but not knowing them costs you tens of thousands of dollars. Let's go. 3 programs, 3 different life stages, all available to you as a permanent resident. The RESP, Registered Education Savings Plan, is for your children's future education. The government literally adds free money on top of what you contribute. CPP, the Canada Pension Plan, is the retirement pension you're building right now with every paycheck you earn in Canada. And OAS, Old Age Security, is a separate retirement benefit that grows with every year you live in Canada, regardless of your work history. In 2026, the maximum CPP benefit is $1,507 a month and the maximum OAS is $742 a month. Together, that's nearly $2,250 a month in guaranteed government income for the rest of your life. The more you understand these programs, the more you collect from them. The RESP is one of the most underused accounts in Canada, especially among new PRs who simply don't know it exists. Here's how it works. You open an RESP for your child. The government then adds a Canada Education Savings Grant, CESG, equal to 20% of whatever you contribute, on the first $2,500 per year. Contribute $2,500, the government adds $500. Every year, the maximum CESG over a child's lifetime is $7,200 of completely free government money. If your household income is below about $54,000, you may also qualify for the Canada Learning Bond, up to $2,000 in additional government money deposited automatically, with no contribution required. The money inside the RESP grows tax sheltered until your child uses it for education. When they withdraw it, it's taxed in their hands, and most full-time students pay almost zero tax. The urgency is this: the CESG stops at age 18. Every year you don't open an RESP is $500 in government money your child never receives. Open it the year your child is born, or the year you arrive if you already have children. Here's how to open an RESP. Step 1. Get a social insurance number for your child. This is free and can be done online at Service Canada. It takes about 10 minutes. Step 2. Open an RESP account at a bank, or through Questrade or Wealthsimple. I recommend Questrade for self-directed investors who want to buy XEQT inside the RESP commission free, or Wealthsimple for those who prefer a managed portfolio. Step 3. Your RESP provider will help you apply for the CESG and the Canada Learning Bond automatically. You fill out the form once. Step 4. Set up an automatic monthly contribution so you hit at least $2,500 per year, $208 a month, to capture the full $500 annual government grant. Step 5. Invest the contributions inside the RESP, not just let them sit as cash. XEQT makes sense for young children with a long time horizon. As your child approaches 17, gradually shift to more conservative investments to protect the balance. CPP, the Canada Pension Plan, is the retirement pension that gets billed automatically from every paycheck you earn in Canada. You contribute 5.95% of your earnings, and your employer matches that with another 5.95%. This happens from your very first day of work as a new PR. In 2026, the CPP contribution applies on earnings up to $74,600. The maximum CPP benefit at age 65 is $1,507 a month, though the average Canadian receives around $803 a month. The earlier you start working in Canada, the more CPP you collect. You can take CPP as early as age 60 at a reduced rate, or delay up to age 70 for a significantly higher amount. Each year you delay past 65 increases your payment by 8.4%. And if you previously worked in a country that has a social security agreement with Canada, which includes over 58 countries, Those work credits may count toward your CPP eligibility. The single biggest CPP decision you'll make is when to start collecting. Taking CPP at 60 reduces your payment by 36% permanently. Based on averages, that's about $512 a month instead of $803. Taking it at 65 gives you the standard payment. Delaying to 70 increases it by 42%, roughly $1,140 a month based on averages. The break-even point for delaying from 65 to 70 is around age 82. If you live past 82, which is increasingly common, delaying pays off significantly. For most new PRs who arrive in their 30s or 40s in good health, the math strongly favors delaying CPP to at least 65 and ideally to 70. The government literally pays you more the longer you wait. Don't make this decision by default. OAS, Old Age Security, is Canada's second retirement benefit, and it works completely differently from CPP. You do not need to have worked to receive it. You do not need to have contributed anything. You simply need to have lived in Canada. The maximum OAS in 2026 is $742 a month at age 65. To receive the full amount, you need 40 years of Canadian residency after age 18. But you can receive a partial OAS after just 10 years of residency. If you arrived in Canada at age 30 and retire at 65, you have 35 years of residency. 35 divided by 40 times $742 is roughly $648 a month for the rest of your life. Like CPP, you can delay OAS to age 70 for a 36% increase in your monthly payment. Every year you stay in Canada, your OAS entitlement grows. This is why building your life in Canada early has compounding retirement value that most newcomers don't calculate. There's a third layer to OAS that most people don't discuss, the Guaranteed Income Supplement, or GIS. If your income in retirement is low, the government adds a monthly top-up on top of your OAS. In 2026, the maximum GIS for a single senior is $1,108 a month. Combined with the maximum OAS, that's $1,850 a month for Canada's lowest income seniors. Here's the tax planning insight most relevant to new PRs. Withdrawals from your TFSA are completely tax-free and do not count as income for GIS purposes. This means if you've built a large TFSA, you could draw retirement income from your TFSA while still qualifying for GIS, effectively getting government support on top of your own tax-free investment returns. Let me show you what the full retirement picture looks like for a new PR who arrives at 30 and follows the PR Wealth Lab system. By the time you reach 65 to 35 years of working and saving in Canada, here's what your monthly income could look like. CPP based on 35 years of contributions, roughly $1,050 a month. OAS based on 35 years of residency, about $648 a month. TFSA withdrawals, completely tax-free, roughly $2,000 a month. And RRSP drawdowns, about $800 a month. Total retirement income, roughly $4,500 a month, with a significant portion tax-free. This is not a fantasy. This is what the Canadian system is built to deliver to people who use it correctly. Here is your action plan. For RESP, get your child's SIN today, open an RESP at Questrade or Wealthsimple, set up $208 a month in automatic contributions, and apply for the CESG. For CPP, check your CPP statement of contributions at canada.ca and plan your start age deliberately. For OAS, track your years of residency and consider delaying to 70. Here's the summary. Open and RESP the moment your child has a SIN. The government gives you $500 every year for free. CPP is being built from your very first paycheck. Plan your start age and consider delaying to 70. OAS grows with every year you live in Canada, 10 years minimum, 40 for the full benefit. TFSA withdrawals don't count as income for GIS, a powerful retirement advantage. And a new PR who arrives young and follows this complete system can retire on over $4,500 a month in Canada. If this showed you how the Canadian retirement system works for new PRs, hit like and subscribe to PR Wealth Lab. Comment below. Do you have an RESP open for your child? And what's your CPP strategy? Are you planning to delay to 70?